in the chat. Tell me if I was too hard on our guest that just left. I don't know if he accidentally lost his connection or if I scared him. But communication, guys, is mostly visuals and tone and a lot of things. And so we gently, hopefully gently, bring you to where you feel comfortable turning on your camera and talking with us. And hopefully that will build your confidence so when you have a random meeting with someone, you won't feel as nervous. So that's the reason that we give gentle pressure to turn on your camera. Now, of course, if you have religious beliefs or your spouse doesn't want you to be seen online or you don't have your hijab on or something like this, all of those are acceptable, and we would still gently give people pressure if they just weren't dressed. And we'd say, please take some time and prepare your hijab and then come on camera. So we're trying to be like that, guys. We try. But everyone's welcome.
Uh,
Welcome.
I
Go ahead.
joined Max live stream several days ago, and he just invite a person who get on his stage, and the person just said that he couldn't open his camera because of some reasons. But you know, the final thing is that just let another person to get on a stage
Yeah, Mick's a
instead.
little a little more assertive. Mick is he used I mean he has a pretty hard line when it comes to cameras because he also is promoting communication. And even though there are extreme shyness, some people hide behind that, and you have to face your fears in order to overcome them, guys. So if you can't do it on Mixed live stream and you can't do it here or in Steph's, then what you might have is a phobia, is a clinical diagnosis of refusing to do something because you're terminally afraid. Most of you don't have that. You have just conveniently used that excuse to avoid the pressure of those new challenges. So understand it's why we do it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh good. Good. Is how do you say your name? Is it Tuxi? Tuxi? It's probably sounds really cool and I'm messing it up, but she likes our live, Candy. She says it's very helpful in listening to us and useful practice. Hey, Winnie.
Um. Something. Another. Sorry. Another game just came to my mind. It is. It is a thing that we should tag other players. You know, I'm the person who tag others or other players. If I can tag others by my hand, or I need to stand up, or I need to tag others by using only one feet, I need to don't ask another feet just and on the ground. So if I'm the person who can tag others, and the person that I tag will be the person who tag others again. So we
Well, today, Najina, our topic is childhood games that we played. Childhood games that we played. I did not pin it in the chat. It's up at the top of the screen for most of you on the app. We touched on it yesterday and thought it would be a good topic for today. Now, Candy, do you do a lot of things with your feet in your country because of kung fu? Because of kung fu?
because I'm small, I couldn't move.
Candy's like, in fact, we used to climb trees and without our hands. We would just run up the tree and swing from. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck is going on? But it is fun when you think about it, guys. No, college. College. Actually, my major is pastoral studies. Pastoral studies for my college. Touche. Yeah, good. Oh, is that how your name is pronounced? Touche. How cool is that? Thank you for phonetically spelling it. Candy, do you see? Her name is pronounced Touche.
Touche.
Yes. Not steadies, but studies, Rawa. Studies. So the major is studying to be a pastor. Yeah.
Can you understand the last game that I shared with you? Tag others.
Tag others with your feet? Yeah, we call it
Oh,
fighting.
fighting.
He kicked me. She's like, she's like, tag, you're it. Whoosh, whoosh. He's like, oh, oh. No, we didn't do a lot of stuff with our feet. Although this is going to be disgusting, we used to go around in the summertime without our shoes on in the city. So my feet would be black. The bottom of my feet would be black from running around in the dirty city street without shoes on. Um, and my one sister, she had a fire in her house and they never replaced the carpet. And so when you walked around without shoes on in her house, your feet would be charcoal black. Um, in fact, she had a hole in her living room floor where you could see the basement, and it was like that for like over a year. You just walk in there and there's a hole in the floor. You're like, "You gonna fix this?" No joke, guys, no joke. I know, right, Noor? Yeah, it was you guys have a different impression of me and you don't realize that in our culture, in our country, my family's very poor, and we didn't have a lot of stuff, and I just grew up used to that. So I know, guys, it's America, and our level of poor is not compared to other places. But to be poor in a city is not the best arrangement because if you're poor where there's agriculture, you can grow food, you can do different things in an agriculture or rural area. But if you're poor in the city, it can be harsh and it usually leads to other things that are not good, right? Crime and other stuff because you're bored and, yeah, bored and poor. So, anyway, guys, I'm grateful for the person I was allowed to become today. So, and Oni Girl says she likes both of us. See, Candy, we're a team, but no one gets to see Monera. You guys will really like Monera too if you heard from her. She's in the chat. She's the other part of this community that is seen in the community but not heard. She likes different settings, guys, but she does. Moneta is a very big part of our team here and what we do. So please thank
Absolutely.
her. Yeah, absolutely. And when she's not here, which is very rare, but when she's not here, you can feel that she's not here. You can tell. You can tell because the chat gets crazy. Well, guys, today we're inviting you to stage. And this could be your day because sometimes when we get people on stage, we don't rush them off. And some of you are okay with that and some of you are not. So this might be your day to raise your hand and get on stage. The only thing we're going to ask you is what kind of games did you play when you were a child? It could be anything. And I challenge you that no matter where you were, what your financial situation was, what country you were in, you had games that you played because children play games, whether they were something you could purchase at the store. I know some of you here are probably very wealthy or had a very wealthy growing up, and that's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed of that. But you might have had other games that we have never heard of, things like that. It's okay, Dennis. Thank you for letting us know that you want to, but you can't. Um, well, Noor, see, we have something in common. And that teaches people to be very resourceful when you're poor. I am not a picky eater because meals were not a big event. We didn't have a sit down, everybody get at the table. Let's get the different things. We usually had one thing we were eating, and it was given to us in the living room or wherever we were, and we ate it. Or one of us would sit down at a table and just eat the food and then go. It wasn't a big ordeal where everyone sat around and held hands and kumbaya, right? We had a very different way of doing life. So consequently, now I'm not a picky eater. I eat a lot of things just because food is not an event for me. It's just a requirement. Like, but it would taste good. Like last night, we went to an Italian restaurant that my mom and her friends have known the owner for many years, and it was a new location, so we traveled there, and it was really good. And we got to meet their family, and the daughter's name is the word amazing. They named their daughter Amazing. That's her name. And now she's in college, studying to be a nurse. And I met her for the first time last night, but my mom and her friends were like, "Oh, we remember when she was just born." Yeah, so cool. Great Italian food. I had the chicken fettuccine Alfredo. I took a picture. You guys want to see it?
Okay.
Candy's like, okay, I guess you're the host, so you want to put the picture up there. I'm gonna show you guys my dinner from last night, and is that it? I don't know. We'll find out right now. Well, here's a twist, Candy. I don't even see that picture.
Oh.
It's okay, guys. It's probably a good thing. Oh, it's because I uploaded it as a file and it's not a file. So, yeah, guys, that's what we're talking about. Where's the image? Oh, upload image. Yeah, that's the one I'm trying. I should show you the picture of everybody having dinner, huh? I don't think this is going to show up for some reason. Nope. Oh, what the heck? It's zoomed way in here. Can you
It
guys
is
see it?
black. It is black.
Oh, is it loading? Does it have the symbol for loading?
N-
Can anybody see
No,
the food?
I couldn't see it.
Oh, let me see if anyone in the chat can see it, or maybe it's malfunctioning. And then I have a picture of all of us. Oh, good. Nora can see it. It was very good. The bowl was super cool. Everything was really good. Thank you, Rose. Good. Oh, Moneta can't see it either, and Rawa can't see it. Well, guys, we're not going to drone about this. You could go out and come back in, but I was just a little detour, so I was just sharing something with you guys. I have a picture of me with mom and everybody from last night. You guys want to see that? I don't even know what it looks like, but she took 3 pictures. We'll see if it turns out okay. This one here. Let's see. Watch it be the Alfredo again. Oh no, there we are. There's me. My mom is the one next to me, and then across from us is John and Lana. They've been friends for like 60 years or something. Mom is 88 now. Super cool, right? And Candy, you can go out and come back in. I'll send you the pictures after if you want, Candy. She's doing something
Okay, you
else.
can send me the picture.
Um, okay, I'll send it to you later. Looks so young. I am young, May. She's talking about mom. Yeah, good deal, good deal. So they've been friends for a long, long, long time. Yeah, thanks for letting me share that, guys. Okay, so Candy's back, and let's get you guys on stage now and make some of this about you instead of about me. But we're a community. We like to share with you guys. We'll invite, oh, Nora and May were asking to come on stage. How cool is that? Hey, hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Hi
wow, good to
guys.
see you guys. It's a party now, so we can make it a party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, like everything else, we started this topic about fun games and activities when we're a kid, and normally we digress, we get off topic because our goal is to get you guys to talk. We just want you to use your English, practice, refine
Yeah.
it, discover your English, and also get to know you at the same time. So for us, it's a win, but some of the people come here later and they're like, what is the topic? Why are we? Well, it's not chit chat. We're just really just trying to get you to practice your English. So, do you want to introduce yourself to the audience who may not know you guys?
Yeah. Okay. I can start to introduce myself if you let
Oh,
me.
perfect. Yeah, that'd be great. And then we'll go over
Okay.
to May.
Okay. My name is Nur. I'm from Turkey and I try to improve my English, especially speaking skills, because I can understand easily almost everything that I read or listen. But when it comes to speaking, it's still a challenge for me.
Yeah, it's a different
Yes.
process.
Okay. And I try to be better. That's all I can say now.
It's great. It's great. That's a great intro. There's no wrong answers. And
Okay.
that connectivity between your thinking and your speaking, that physical pathway can take 3 to 5 years, guys, to develop a new pathway from thinking to speaking. A neurological pathway can take 3 to 5 years physically to develop. So don't be hard on yourselves. Just keep a demand, and your brain
Yeah.
will make it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Well, thank you for that, Nora. And Miss May, hello. How are
Hello,
you?
hello. I'm May. I'm from China. I'm a marketing specialist in an American company in China, and now I'm struggling with learning English because I've uh, mm, then sometimes I can insist on learning English, but sometimes uh, I can't do that consistently. And for myself, I think I'm a optimistic person. Yeah, and I have a 9 years old or 10 years old son. Yeah.
A son who's 10 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
That's a
Yeah.
busy life.
Yeah.
That's a busy
That's
life.
something about me. Yes.
Excellent. Good job. Good job. And so today's topic, everybody, it is about childhood games. Do you guys remember the different games you would play? It could be tag or hide and seek or marbles we've talked about or hopscotch, that kind of thing. Candy used to kick people, and they called it a game. She would, Candy would just play tag, you're it. And probably not that way. Candy did different things with her feet. She said she could play rock, scissors, paper with her feet or her
Mhm.
legs. And I never heard of that. And I don't think she's dressed
Oh,
appropriately to
I
show
know
us,
that
but
game.
you know that game?
Yes.
Oh, good. I know Candy's unique, but I didn't want her to be that different. So I'm glad that someone else knows that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, cool. Can anyone
Rock,
demonstrate it? Because I'm
paper,
lost.
and
With your
Oh,
feet?
Mm.
excuse me?
Rock, paper, scissors using
Yeah.
your feet.
No, using my
hello.
hand.
Hello.
Candy's gonna show us. Look, rock, paper,
Hello.
scissors. Oh,
Rock.
is that scissors?
No, I don't know that.
What is that one? Interesting. She's showing us rock, paper, scissors, depending on where your legs are. Candy, we can't hear you, Candy. What is that one? Tell us rock and then do the action. Which one's rock?
uh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Which one's rock?
I forgot. Maybe it is rock.
It looks like scissors.
This one is scissors. This
Oh,
one
that
is
okay,
scissors.
okay. Staggered. Okay, got you. And
And
that one
this
was
one.
rock. And together is paper. We lost your audio again, but I'm thinking rock. That's rock.
Rock is this.
Oh, that's rock. And that's
Um.
the wide is paper. And then back
Yeah.
and forth is scissors.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, rock, paper, scissors. Can you do it?
So,
Rock,
what's
paper,
the
scissors.
Rock.
purpose of the game?
Paper. Scissors.
Again?
Rock. Paper. Scissors.
She's gonna be tired. Like faster?
I
Rock,
just
paper,
finished
scissors.
eating corn.
I know. She's like, thank you, Candy. I was having fun. So the point of the game, remember, guys, is, when you do it with your hands, but kids have so much energy, so that makes sense that they would create something that takes a lot more energy to express. But Candy said they did it with their legs. Rock, paper, scissors, but they did it with their legs. So the rock was standing with your legs together, and then paper, and then forward and back would be scissors. So they would jump up and down and then land on whatever they were going to choose and then see who won.
Oh,
Very
it's fun.
creative.
Yes.
Maybe you can do it with your kids now, May. You can do rock, paper, scissors. But me, after a few rounds, I was like, let's do a new one. It's called timeout.
Yeah, maybe I can.
Probably me too.
Actually, I know this game. I know this game.
Wow.
Yeah,
Another
when I
another
was
made in
young.
China game. Another game made in China.
I don't. when I was young, we always play this by hands, right? By hands. But now maybe I it reminds me that I can play this game with my son. Maybe this week, maybe the
B-
weekend or tomorrow,
Burn
tomorrow.
that energy. You got to burn them down. You got to burn that energy down. Yeah. Yeah, my niece used to be worried about her son because she said when he was 5 years old, when he comes home from school, he's so hyper. It's hard to get him to settle down. I'm like, take him to the park. You got to burn him out because he's a little energy cluster. She said, I think there's something wrong with him. He just runs all over the. No, he needs to burn it off at a park or put him on a bicycle, make electricity for your house, something. Get him to cut some wood.
Yeah,
build a
yeah, full of
build an
energy.
addition to your home. Something. Give him something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just need to burn it off. We had a big yard with a lot of trees, and my dad
Oh,
would say, "Go climb a
great.
tree. Go climb a tree." Yeah, and I would climb to the top, like, where's the rest? But one time I climbed up a tree where it looks like a Christmas tree. No, it was the other way. The branches went up like this, right? Opposite. And then the top one was like this. But the branches went up, and I thought, oh, this is so fun. But on the way down, all the branches were against me, and I'm trying to, ow, 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 trying to, because it went like this. It was like a pine tree, but it was, anyway. So live and learn, guys, live and learn. We're talking today, if you're just joining us we're having fun. You guys should feel the fun vibe right now. We're learning and practicing and developing English by discovering things about each other. What games did you play when you were a kid? And it could be a different version of the game. A lot of things are made in China, and probably some of these games that you played were made there, or they have a 2.0 version. Like Candy and May were saying, a rock, paper, scissors using your legs burns off more energy, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So, anybody else, what games did you play? Hide and seek, hopscotch, jump rope? Anything?
Hmm.
uh, mm, you both
I
can share
think
first.
hide and seek is so much fun
Mhm.
because it's kind of scary, and I always enjoy spooky things. And it's the
Oh,
season right now. It's
oh, okay,
Halloween
okay.
is near.
Everybody would play hide and seek, and they never come to find you?
I'm small. It's hard for them to
Yes,
find me.
sometimes they can find me.
I'm small. It's very hard for
I'm
them to
sorry.
find me.
Candy's small,
Oh,
so it's hard for her to find. But you have the advantage. She can hide behind a coffee cup and nobody will know where she's at. They're
Yep.
like looking behind big things and Candy's up on the shelf behind the coffee cup.
great.
I'm not that so small as a cat.
Yeah. May, what games did you play, May, when you were a kid? Do you know hide and seek or jumping jacks or what kind of games did you play when you were a child?
I try my best to remember to get my memory. I thought a thing a game. Um, maybe we need to have five small stones, right? We can grab one to how to
Ah, yes, I know that.
get the other one and drop another one to totally about it's about five stones. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
Oh.
maybe the sandbag, small sandbag can instead of stones, right?
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a hard game because you have to be quick,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Oh, while it's dropping, you have to grab the other one
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And I
that's
think
so
it's a tough
creative.
one.
we need to have a big hand, right? So we can we can grab all the stones together.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You play this game before? Play this
Yeah,
game?
Notice?
with my family.
See?
But I always failed with this game because I don't have so much speed like my father or sister, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My father was really good at games, and he would win so bad. I mean, he would win just smash. So I'm not very competitive because I didn't like the feeling. When we're playing a game, he would just abolish me, and I'm like, bro. You know, not so much like he was like in your face or anything like that,
Let
but
me win.
he was just so good. Yeah, I had no chance at all, and so I just became well. He couldn't win physically because when I went to live with him, he was well, he is my age that I am now. He was 55 and I was 9, but he did not take care of himself, so he was a little bit heavy and he would get out of breath easily and he
Mhm.
smoked and all this other stuff. So physically, we didn't play any active games, but mentally, he would always just beat me at Scrabble or Monopoly or things like that. He
Oh,
would
Scrabble, one of my
just beat.
best games.
Look at that. See, guys, how many things are international? I mean, now we feel connected because of technology, but it's really cool to me every time I hear of an activity or something that was done in other countries
Mhm.
20, 30, 40 years ago. It's like that is so cool. We have
Yeah.
so much in common. Why are we focusing on the differences these days? We should focus on how much we have in common. That would be a wonderful thing if people could do that.
Yes,
So
for
cool.
sure. And there is Taboo, right? Do you know this
That's a
game?
game, but I've never played it. I never played it.
I
Has anyone
love
played
that
the game
too.
Taboo?
Yes, you have to be two groups or much more, and there is some cards and the words on that, and you can tell them. You can try to tell them this word, and that's a hard one, I guess.
Well, let's take a pause for a moment, guys. Let's look at the chat because Rawa says she's at a hospital, or Miss ZB says she's at a hospital. So, is everything okay, Miss ZB? She's with us, has been with us every day. Hi,
Mm.
Mariam, welcome. Yeah, or maybe she went to visit someone. Um, But yeah, that's what we're talking about today, guys. Games that you played as a kid. Thank you, Mr. Sonal. Origami. Anybody play origami except the people in Japan? Of course you play origami. Of course that's where you made it. But I knew someone who could do that, but it's so creative. I've never done it, but I had a friend that could make little pants or make a camera that snapped when you did it or yeah, origami. Anybody? It's a Japanese art of folding paper into creative things.
Or
Origami? You look at origami. Thank you, Haru. Origami.
oh, I played. The,
Cool.
the reason I just said it now because I don't know the meaning of origami. I can make a lot of shapes as my friends told me and taught me how to do the origami things
Well,
like the boat,
I
a boat
like a
or
boat. Yeah.
uh, or how to make a good
A crane. That's a
uh
common one to make the crane. Sadi, good one. Good one. Nobody made pants? I've seen people make
the
pants. Not
the
like you can
camera
wear, but small pants.
the camera the camera
Ah, the camera. Yeah, my friend could do that. My friend who
the
was from
heart
China, they could do that.
the
I
heart.
don't know about I can make heart out of rice and then put the thing on it and go. That's a
Mm,
trick from one of the restaurants. Well, May, what do you do with your child? Because you have a 9-year-old child?
10 years old.
10 years old, double digits. Um, that's a big one. What do you play with your child? A young boy, right? A son or a daughter?
Son? Yes.
Oh, okay. What do you do with your son? What activities do you enjoy now with your son? Like playing video games?
No. Actually, he he preferred to play with his father more.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's okay.
they have a lot of similar hobbies. Uh, yeah, they like how to say they like watching movie together, and they like climbing the mountain, climbing. I don't like
That's
it. I
better.
don't like that. And they like
Okay.
walking in the park. In the park, and they
Okay.
like how to say planting.
Oh,
Yeah, they
gardening.
all
Mm-hmm.
raise some small animals like that. And but
Wow.
for me, let me think. Okay, uh, maybe we sometimes travel. We travel. We will travel with family with my son, and maybe I will share some story with him like this.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know how to say. We can play some very how to say the face, a lot of kind of face, maybe beautiful and ugly, like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we sometimes we do like to
Okay.
be very happy, and we always do like this. How to say swither, right? And then
Rock,
Mhm.
scissor,
Yeah.
paper.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, by hand,
Okay.
like this.
Okay. Yeah,
And
we're losing your signal.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, your signal's
My
fading. You sound like a
is
robot.
my
Hmm. I think so. It looks yellow. Everybody else is green. Yeah, you might have to climb onto the roof. Have you ever played the game? He's 10 years old. Have you ever played the game Take Out the Trash? That's a fun game for a 10-year-old boy. Or you can teach him a really challenging game. Do the dishes with mommy. That's a good one. That's a good game.
this. Do this.
Do the dishes. Teach him. I'm going to time you. See how fast you can do the dishes.
Actually, I do that. I think I did that before, but I don't count the
Yeah,
timing. I
challenge
just
him. Plum.
yeah I just always say you are the man, I'm the woman, so you need to do some housework for me. Maybe clean the house, maybe sweep the like this, or wash the
That's
dish
right.
like this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good answer. Good answer. Yep. To
Yeah,
be a real man, you need to do mother's work for her. Absolutely. That's
yeah.
program him now. Program him now. So his wife won't have so much work to do.
He always he always say that,
Yeah.
Mom, you like a queen. You always order me. You always ask me to do this, to do that. I'm very busy. You are the queen, right? I'm your soldier. Well, yes, you are right.
So
Absolutely.
cute.
Absolutely. That's good job. You're doing great. You're doing great work. Some woman is going to be happy to have him. Yeah. He's like, "No, no, you don't do anything. I got it. I got it." She's like, "Oh, yeah." Hopefully she's a doctor though. That way she can bring the income and he can do that. It's going to work out great. He's going to have a lot of things going on. We're joking a little bit, guys. We're having fun. Moneta, there's an exclamation point. Oh yeah, she's okay. I see what you're saying. He was just asking to come on stage, Moneta. He's just asking to come on stage, but the stage is full, guys. So, and ladies, don't feel obligated. We're having fun with this. Usually Candy transitions out on the hour, and then we'd have another spot. But we like it when there's a good cooperation on stage, everybody. And so I am not in any hurry to rush people off the stage when they're on the stage. I think it becomes
Mhm.
more and more productive. So please understand, guys. That's how we
But
do it
I
here.
can go.
Um,
No, no, don't take the wheel. There's only one steering wheel. I have it. It's okay. It's okay. It's
uh,
okay. Candy?
yeah, I just have two games that I want to share.
Okay.
The first one is that my mom just needs the small bags, and inside of the bag, my mom just add some corn or cereal in it to make the bags very very heavy, so
Hmm.
that we
Hmm.
can throw it away. And we have two sides of the games. And as for the beat team, and each set maybe have one person or two person. And as for another side of the competitors, there would be a lot of people. And if I threw the bags and to successfully to the person, and the bags will be thrown on their shoulders or their legs or any side of their body, and they just lost a, one of the person just lost the game. If I threw it again to the person on the shoulder or the hand or any body, any part of their body, they will lost their game again. So this one kind of the game that I want to mention, and it is very interesting. And another is about, you know, we just play together as owl and chicken, and one person just want to have the person as their side, and this person would be the owl. I don't know how to say, and others will be the chicken. And if the
That's interesting.
yeah, the owl just catch all the chicken
Who?
roll.
Cool.
Who?
Huh? Who?
Who?
Um, Young, you,
Eagle.
you, you,
Eagle.
young.
Who?
Eagle.
Who?
Maybe it's eagle. A catch chicken.
Who? Who? No,
Oh,
you said owl. I was just sounding like an owl. Who?
啊
Who?
啊！
Who?
我觉得是
那个鹰是什么？我忘了。
eagle 吧，eagle eagle
Who? Who?
right？
Who?
老鹰
Candy said, Candy, someone said you look like an owl.
啊，eagle，eagle。
No, someone said you look like an owl.
OK，
No, you're supposed to say who. I was making a joke, Candy. People say that to each other. They say, "Hey, someone said you look like an owl," and they're like, "Who?" Like it's a joke
I
because
think
owls make the who sound, Candy. You do not look
uh
like the animal, the
the
owl at all.
the eagle and chicken.
You do look like an eagle because you look strong. But
Yeah.
I look like a chicken. I look like a chicken. You look like an eagle.
Yeah, I will catch you, and you will belong to my side, belong to my team. You will be
Okay.
one of the member of the eagle team.
Okay. Okay, so okay, cool. So you see how the imagination is so active? It's fun, guys, when you're adults and you have fun like this because sometimes we don't energize that part of our brain. We get adults and life becomes so serious and focused
Yeah.
and you don't send energy to that side of the brain. It's okay in the right setting. Obviously, you don't want to be silly all the time, but um, just it feels relaxing. It lets off some energy, and all the things that a lot of us do for entertainment now on electronic devices. It's a simulation. It's not real. It's like thinking you're eating dinner when you're actually chewing gum. You're going through all the motions, but nothing's getting in your system. And a lot of times, social media and activities like that, even video games, there's a sense of accomplishment or a sense of development, but it's not tangible. It's not real. It doesn't help you. So when you have these little simplified games or activities that might even seem really silly to you guys, they engage you mentally and physically and they bond you with other people and it's really enhancing. And many of us have thrown those aside for electronic versions or other things. So give it some thought. Have a retro game night with your family where you can only do non-electrical games and see how much fun you have after everybody gets into it. It's kind of cool.
Can you understand my explanation about the first game that I mentioned?
Yes, I understand
It
that.
is
But
a small bags. Inside it will some horns and some very hard things to make it is very good to use, and we threw it away.
Is there a
mm,
circle or something you have to throw it into or nearby or anything?
It,
Because
it
if we
is
were throwing corn, one of us would have eaten it.
it is fine. It is made up of the clothes or
Yeah, yeah,
something.
like a sack. Uh-huh. Where, what were you trying to throw it at? Was there like a target or a place you were trying to get it near, or
Mm,
just throw it just to throw it?
throw it, and we need to make sure we can throw it on someone's body or someone's shoulder and
Oh,
part of their body, and we can win the game. We need
And
to be all the
interesting.
members from other side.
like a sandbox like that，丢沙包吗？
Oh.
拿到那
啊，
个丢沙包，
对对对对，
对。
Okay, she said yes, 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 doi, 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 yes, yes, yes. Um, well, I was from the city and it was pretty rough, so I probably would have came home with bruises, and people said, "What happened?" We played a game. They threw rocks at me, trying to land it on my body. But in your areas, it sounds really innocent and cute, Candy. That's a cool game.
Well,
Well,
I
can
remember a game,
mm-hmm.
which is like a theater, and it's called silent or silent motion. You cannot talk at all, but you can you can try to tell a movie with your actions.
Ah, like charades?
You know that game?
Charades. Well, there's different, probably different games, but yeah, we would do charades. Like you'd say it's a movie, and if
Yes,
someone
yes.
came close, you're like, you're close, you're close. Like say it longer, say it longer. Yeah, but you can't talk. You're right. That's for my family. That's against the law. We have to be able to talk. That's child abuse with my family. No, but there are different games. There's Gestures is a game we still play, which is fun. You have to make a gesture. People have to guess what it is. Like you're going, they're like running. You're like, yes. All right.
Yeah.
Sleeping or yeah, that's cool.
It's like an adult game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fun with the kids. When we get together, sometimes our Bible study group will just have game night where we have food and in it, fun games like that. And at first, the young people are like, "Oh man," and they're sitting on the couch as if they're waiting to go to prison. Yeah, and then finally when they see us doing it, because there's a timer, that you have to get so
Mm-hmm.
many cards
Yeah.
done in a certain, and they see us doing it and how creative it is. Next thing you know, I'll try. Can I try? And then and 10 minutes later they're into it. They're like, "Oh, oh, oh." So, yeah, try it. Try to get your kids guys to do something, have a non-electronic night, or you could call it retro game night, or something where you're doing things together, interacting together, talking and looking at each other, and maybe making contact, and yeah, putting sandbags on each other or whatever you need to do to make connection. I see the signs, Candy. I know what
no.
time it is.
Uh, the last game that I want to
Oh,
say.
sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, it is also use this bag, and we normally say. We also know the algorithm of the plus, minimize, and multiply and divide.
It sounds
And
like a
we
very
use
Chinese game. She's like, we have fun with trigonometry and calculus. And we're all like,
What?
yeah, and
I'll
so
throw a sandbag at you.
we we can use our feet and to let the bags move. But when we say plus, and if we just say minimash, and we can move another steps by using our feet when we have the bags on our feet. And when we say multiply, we can move another side. And we need to make sure we can use our legs or feet to spread the bags to another side as far as we want.
All right, there are stereotypes that we don't promote here, guys, but most Americans think that Chinese people all know kung fu, and you can tell by the way they use their legs to do so many things that makes us very afraid of them. So crouching tigers, hidden dragons. We don't know what they are, but but I told anybody if you come to the United States, just learn one kung fu position because we think you guys know the art of self-defense. And here you're playing games with your legs and doing advanced math with your feet and stuff, and it's way too hard for us. But it sounds like a lot of fun, Candy. I'm making a little bit of a joke, but it's amazing how much you're sharing with us. Because you say if they say add it or subtract it or you have to do it, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that Candy is very agile. How to say? He can move fast or move like this.
Candy's like, you simply throw your foot up over your shoulder like this. And I'm like, what
I'm
the heck is
small.
going
I'm
on?
small so that I can move very fast. I can
She's
walk
like, you
very
you
fast. And
simply put your feet up over your shoulders and walk around on your hands. You're like, what the heck? What kind of circus Olay is going on over here? We have something here in Vegas, Las Vegas. There's a couple different, it's called Circus de Olay or something. And it's people from China that come to do this beautiful dancing, but they do it with such acrobatics because they can contort themselves and do different things that are people think are impossible. They're very, very flexible. And so it's amazing, amazing. It comes through town all the time. And so that's what I'm picturing when Candy talks about. She's very flexible. she can she can do things that most people can't do. But those are fun games where you challenge your flexibility. And of course, as kids, maybe as adults, you might not be able to do some of these things. And forgive me, guys, if I was making fun. I didn't want to offend anybody, but it's very different. We don't think of that kind of integration with math and games as much here, and we don't think about being as flexible as they did when they grew up, where Candy grew up. So,
I
King's
practice
Cross.
English a lot because I didn't speak very fluent English today. This is my progress. So thank you.
You did great. You did great, sister. All right, she's got to go wind down for her evening by
Guys, I
by
have to go
stretching.
right now, by the way.
Okay. Okay, Nor.
And
Thank you for
thanks
joining
for
us.
giving me a chance to join. It was
Of
so fun.
course. All right. We'll
See
see you next
you.
time. Okay, bye for now. See you, see you. All right, May, let's see who else we can get on stage, May. May's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm VIP.
Yes. Oh, but I think I remembered a interesting game. Like this, we need to write four directions, like east, west, north, or north, east, west. Uh, we have four directions: north, uh, east, west, south. Right? We have
Hmm.
four directions. We will write the four directions in a paper, in a one paper, and we can tip it pop. How to say tippy pop pop?
Oh, yeah, yeah, with the paper. They
Yeah,
used to do that a lot. I never knew the game though.
that someone can
Um,
choose one direction, and the one direction that can, if he choose one of the direction, that maybe have some task on this direction, sing a song, maybe dance for other for us, or maybe play. He have there will we will have a task on this direction. If he chooses,
wow.
he will
Hmm.
play that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jessica. Welcome. Thank you for coming in stealth. I like to bring people on stage so they can get used to everything. How are you?
I'm doing good, Jonathan. What about?
We're doing great. We're having fun today. I think we're learning. We're at least learning about each other and games we played. Some of them are very common. Like, I don't know how to do that paper thing to this day, but May was saying that's something because origami, and I don't know. I wonder where. Yeah, Jessica has a really cool vibe. She's kicked back, right, Sarah? Um, yeah, they used to, Sarah says we used to do that also with the paper thing. But our topics vary because we just want you to use your English and practice connecting between your thinking and your speaking. So this is not like an English class. We're not going to correct everybody. It's more of a fluency environment. So just so you guys know, this isn't random. We have a purpose for what we're doing. But Jessica, do you want to introduce yourself to us?
Hello, hello everyone. Hi, So my name is Jessica Joljida. My nickname is Jaf. So I'm Indonesian person from Jakarta. I'm 26 years old. I'm Virgo. My zodiac sign is Virgo.
Okay,
my
okay.
So I can speak three languages. Indonesian is my
Yeah.
native language. So my
Okay,
second language
okay.
is and my last language is Japanese. I can speak the languages.
Wow. So she's very comfortable and confident in speaking in other languages. You can tell, right, guys? You can see it. She's very comfortable. So why are you here? Are you trying to develop, refine it, or keep it? That's what you do here by talking with other people?
Oh, okay. So actually, I have been learning two more languages beside Indonesian and English. So I have been learning two more languages. So actually, my two more languages is not fluent and all, but I can speak little bit. So yeah, but I will do my best. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and everybody in the audience, sometimes people just want an environment where they can use the language that they've learned so they can keep it. Because if you don't use it, you will lose it. So it's nice to have you here, Jessica. Thank you for joining us. We were talking about childhood games, things you did as a child that were very creative and fun. Can you think of any games or activities you played as a child?
Oh my God, so hard with this. So and of course, origami is my first childhood player. But yeah, and then my another childhood games like just just by Nintendo. If you guys know, Cooking Mama is my childhood player by Nintendo. Oh my God! So I can't stop to play this one. I'm so addicted to play Cooking Mama. We are playing like in a cookie
Oh,
game. So gosh, yeah. So
okay.
I so I
Mhm.
cooking, and I
Okay.
don't know why.
Uh, let me talk to Sanal in the chat. Sanal, I invited you up twice. So you have your hand raised, and I invited you up at the same time as Jessica. I have invited you to stage twice, and I invited you up twice. So but so on the app,
Oh no,
I have invited you. So he's not, I don't know if he's not getting the invite or what's happening, but I see that you want to come on stage. I invited you at the same time as Jessica, and she's here, but you didn't accept the invitation for some reason, sir. I'll send it to you again, but please stay here and stay focused and respond to the pop-up window, and we'll get you on stage.
Hi sir, hi sir.
Hi, there you are. What happened? Are you walking away and then coming back complaining?
No, no sir. Actually, I'm very new to this app. Especially, I don't know how to use this app. Actually,
Okay, yeah. Normally, it's
that's
okay.
that's the main reason.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. So sometimes they'll pop a window that says you've been invited to stage, and then you have to click it or it goes away. So that maybe that happened, or
Yes, sir.
maybe there's a problem with the app. So welcome to stage. Jessica was telling us that she's multilingual. She speaks a lot of languages. She's probably here to use her English, so she keeps it. And of course, May speaks English and Chinese. And you want to introduce yourself to the group, please?
Sure, sir. Like this is Sonal. Like I'm from India, and I'm from northern part of India, but I live in southern part. And I'm student. Like I'm completing my intermediate, sir. Like I'm a student, right? 18 years old, and right now, like I have a, like I am I am preparing for world toughest second toughest exam. I'm preparing for competitive exams, sir. Like I want to grow my career in IT fields. So like I'm preparing for J. Like it is an exam which conducts Indian government. So I'm preparing for that exam, and if after getting into that exam mainly we write to get into IITs and NITs, sir. Like IIT, the full form of IIT is Indian Institute of Technology. It is the best college, best university in India. like how we have MIT in foreign, as well as like we in India, like we have IITs and NITs, sir.
Okay.
So to get into that best top colleges, we have a exam called as JEE mains, JEE advance.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Got it.
So I'm preparing for that exams.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it. Today's topic is games we played when we were young. So, what games did you
Yeah, sir.
play when you were young? Tell us one. Tell us one game that you played when you were a child.
Yeah, sure, sir. Like in my childhood, like I played many games, sir, actually. Like me and my cousins and my sisters, like we used to play like most of time we used to play like Ludo, chess, yeah, that kind of games. Like as a boy, like I used to play playground. I used to go to playground and I
Oh,
used to play some kind of cricket and other things. Yeah,
okay.
sir.
Okay.
And like and sir, as you told, like rock, paper, and scissors, like we used to play that things also. And yeah, sir. Yeah, I
Okay.
sorry, sir. Like
Scissors. Yeah.
actually, you told only one game. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
like you told to give only one
Oh,
game.
yeah, yeah. We're just going around. It's really cool that they play rock, paper, scissors like all over the world. Isn't that cool? So here, yeah, there, and
Mm,
and
yeah,
Jessica's
sir.
showing us, even in Indonesia, May.
And
It's
yeah, sir.
cool. We're all connected. Way before the internet, we were all connected and we had no idea. So now you can go to someone in any country probably and go, "Hey," and they'll probably go, "Whoa," because you have something in common. Jessica, what game did you play in your country when you were a child?
Oh my gosh, I
Me, sir.
think sisters. And to be honest, I fell in love with Monopoly.
Monopoly. Whoa.
My sister before, when I was like a kid, when I was a little girl, yeah, like primary school, yeah, primary school.
Okay.
I love Monopoly, and
Any games that you guys played that you think maybe other people won't understand, like a game you created, something you made up, or maybe you think it's only in your country?
Uh, I thought a game, but it's not created by myself. I think maybe you know this or not. Like, what's the time, Mr. Wolf? Did you play this game? So someone need to hide his close his eyes, and some maybe we have five people play together. The one person he need to be close his eyes, and the other people they need to find some place to hide, and then maybe the 1 minute or 30 seconds later, uh, the person who closed his eyes will open and find the person who is hiding. Did you play this game before?
Oh, see?
Oh,
I
See?
okay.
What did they call it? Hi, what did they call it? You have to find him, you close your eyes and you find him with your eyes closed? Are they able to talk?
yeah, I
No. We have five people play this game. The first, we need to have choose one person to close his eyes for maybe for 1 minute, and the rest, the other four people, they will find a place to hide to hide them. And lastly, the first person, right? He will open his eyes and to find the other four people. Maybe they have some specific area. Then the first one need to find them out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like
Like that.
hide and seek.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
Like
that.
hide and
But
seek.
yeah.
the name of this game, it called "What's the Time, Mr. Wolf."
Interesting.
The,
Okay.
yeah, the first one is playing like as a wolf. The other one is like maybe sheep like that.
Oh, the wolf and the sheep. I see, I see, I see. Okay, well that's creative. That's a creative spin on it. I know we when I was a child, we went to a like an old town where the people dressed up in the old clothes and they talked like the old language and everything was like you went into a time place. You know, they would heat the iron on the stove to iron things, you know, the clothes. It was very old and I saw people walking around on stilts. Do you guys know what stilts are? Stilts where you higher than everybody else? Stilts.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
my
they're much higher, much
yeah,
higher.
they can be a lot higher or they can just be a foot or two higher. But that was some of the activities they would do in the old days. And my dad said, I can make those for you. And I'm like, really? So when we went home, my dad made these out of wood
Oh,
and I got on them and I learned how to walk
Oh.
on them and I would walk all over the whole yard like whoa 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 whoa. It was a great way to burn energy and it was not that dangerous. But he made that. I was so impressed that he could make something for me to play with. And yeah, I think I played with it till it broke and then that was it.
it's easy to fall down. Those
Well, you
two,
have to
this
learn
one.
balance and coordination between, you know, what you're doing. But it's only like, you know, 12 inches off of the ground. But he made it adjustable so I could move the foot pegs higher and
That's
try it
so
more.
high.
Yeah, very smart. But one time he was not that smart because he put a rope and he put a piece of metal pipe so I could swing like at the circus. And so I went back and forth. I'm swinging, I'm hanging upside down, and the rope broke. Oh, I land on my back because the edge of the pipe was very rough. So as I went back and forth, it was cutting through the rope. So not always smart, Dad, but he had good intentions. Good intentions, yeah. Anything else you guys want to share about your childhood? I know it's exciting to be on stage and sometimes it's hard to get on stage because we don't make people leave. They just stay until they have to go or yeah, that kind of thing. So, or any questions for me off of the topic, you guys are welcome to ask me some questions.
Mm. What's your favorite childhood? What's your favorite childhood memory?
What was let me see. It says um oh, it didn't capture it. What did you ask?
Yeah, yeah, Mimi. What's your favorite childhood so far? What's your favorite? No, wait. What's your favorite childhood memory, Jonathan?
My favorite childhood memory. Wow. I don't know.
Huh?
That's a good one. Um, I mean, I have a lot of memories that I remember. For example, when I started stealing, when I lived in the
Oh,
city, I went to a small store and they had a toy rack, you know, a metal rack with little toys on it. And I remember walking out. I don't know if I like went in and took it on purpose, but I remember walking out with it and then I realized, wow. And my friend said, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, I took it from the store. They're like, "Oh, get me one." So I went in there and I took it off and I walked out. And then I realized I was stealing. And so I started doing it like, you know, just for, I mean, I tried to keep doing it. And one time I took a Spider-Man yo-yo and I walked out. And I was so dramatic when I look back, I'm like spinning the thing. There was an old man that worked there, very small store. And I would do 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 do, and I'm turning so obvious, right? And then I took it, and then I think I put it in my clothes, and I walked out. So I came back the final day to do it, and I had something in my hand, and I was trying to hide it. And the old man called me to the counter, and I said, "Yes, what?" And he said, "I'll tell you what. If you bring back the toy you stole yesterday, I won't have to tell your mother." And I was like, "Oh, this guy knows my mother." So I
yeah.
never went back. I never stole anything and I never went back ever ever. I was like, ah. So yeah, that man saved me from a life of crime, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
According to your memory, I have a similar experiences when I was a child. When I was child, but it's very interesting. I accompany with my mother to buy vegetables, and I still how to say I still the some maybe tomato. I don't know. I don't remember the specific vegetable. Maybe it's tomato or potato like this. I put this into my bag into my bag. I thought no one care about that. I'm very happy. Oh, I'm so happy. But my mother, my mother noticed that,
Ah,
and
she.
he he me she asked me to stand there and turn the vegetable to the
Oh.
how to say to the boss or right the boss, and I'm and I'm happy I really hated my mother at that moment. I feel ashamed,
Ah,
and but when but when I when after we went home, my mother told me that it's totally wrong, and she think it's a big mistake. Maybe today I just steal vegetable. Maybe in the future I can steal money. Maybe I can get into the prison
yeah,
like that.
yeah. She used it
Yeah,
as a good chance to teach you. That's great.
and and I think in the other day, my mother take me to the same boss, and we buy the vegetable from the boss. Yeah, and he told me if you like it, you need to buy it. Can do not can I can't steal that. I this is that I remembered very clearly about
Good
this thing.
lesson.
I
Yeah,
yeah I can't steal
that's
things.
right. Good job because you could have become a professional thief, but your mom stopped it. Thank God for your mother. Thank God for our parents
Yeah.
and little lessons because now the world is so extreme that if someone did that, they would probably try to put the child in jail instead of taking the time to teach them and say, "Hey, that's not good." And yeah, but now they would now it's a crazy world now, but it was so innocent back then, right?
Yes, yeah, I think my mom gave me a how to say interactive class to me. I think it's life class.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it was. You used to teach. You used to teach them different things. Like when my mother told her not to do a cigarette and my mother told her not to do it and she caught her again and she made her eat the cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah. She said, "You want them? You want them? Here. Here. Eat it. Eat it."
So then what happened?
My sister still smokes to this day. That one didn't work. That one didn't work, but yeah, it's crazy the lessons we try to teach. Um, you guys are both, I think,
No.
VIP, so you have time. But I think the gentleman who was with us, and thank you, by the way, he was excited to be on stage. He wanted to tell us so much about the test he's preparing for and everything, and that happens sometimes. So do you guys have any questions for me or any more things to contribute? It's fine. I'm not pressed. We have to stop in a little bit though, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and study and journal. That's what I've been doing here is ride to the coffee shop and study a book that I'm reading about the detours in life, how life has detours, how it takes you a different direction, but it ends up being something very useful and good. So I've been reading and taking notes of that book and considering my life. I need to take a detour from where I am in Las Vegas, and I should come here and live with my mom so I can take care of her and enjoy time with her. She's 88 years old. And yeah,
So detour, what does that mean? This word
detour.
detour.
Detour is like when you're driving a car and you cannot go the way that you want to go. because the road is blocked and it will have a sign that says detour. It looks like this. I'll show you right now. It might show you something like this.
Detour.
What happened? I don't know. I guess I just bought it. Great. A sign is coming my way. It might look like any of these signs. I don't know why the rest of them are not populating, but yeah. And they're usually like that in the same country. Detour signs. Oh, somebody's audio is going crazy. Um, yeah. So there we go. Thank Jessica got it. If maybe it was Jessica, I don't know. No, she muted hers. Maybe it's mine.
Hello.
And yeah. Anyway, so it's about detours in life. Questions, comments? Is that your doll baby? Yeah, Jessica's muted. Maybe it's yours, May. It might be yours. Can you mute yours, May?
Oh,
I
oh.
think it's May because her signal is choppy. May, can you push your microphone mute button, please? It's really choppy. May, there. Is it better now, guys? Yeah. Okay, it's better, but it seems so quiet now. Yeah, there was a loud noise. Okay, thank you, Moneta. May, try to close your mic. Yeah, her signal went weak. But guys, we're closing now anyway. Unless the ladies have another question or comment they want to use, we're going to be closing for today. We should be here tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's the day I go home from here to Las Vegas. But are you saluting me? Jessica's like, all right, see ya. All right. We'll see you later, Jessica. Thank you. Bye. She's pretty cool, right? She's got a cool vibe. And May, it was nice having you too. I know you guys are both VIPs, so you're welcome. You're welcome. That's okay, May. Thank you, Monera. Thank you for support today. Yeah, 90 minutes is a good time. It still lets me go to the coffee shop and come back and meet with mom and everything like that. Thank you, guys. Take care. Oh, so no, I cannot guarantee that. I cannot guarantee that, my friend. Voice is loud. Yeah, yeah. All right, take care. All right, Linda. We'll see you later. All right. Okay, alive. We'll see you. Oh, yeah. Enjoy my coffee, huh? Okay, take care, May. Thank you guys. And so, thank you guys for today. It was a fun topic about activities or games we played when we were a child. And I think tomorrow will be the last time you will see this set up here. I'll be back in the studio in Las Vegas, at least for a few weeks. We'll see how fast, if things will work out and I can move here. And then if I can move here, I'm making some paintings, so maybe the room will be filled with paintings, but I'll be able to spend time with my mom. So, all right, guys. Yeah, take care. We'll talk to you later. See yous. No, I'll see you tomorrow, Moneta, before I go. We will have a live stream, I'm pretty sure tomorrow. All right, see you guys. Cool, cool, cool.